Grass for His Pillow by Lian Hearn. Read by Isla, Blair and Jamie Glover. Takeo has pledged his life to the secret tribe. His supernatural skills of invisibility and acute hearing make him their most valued assassin. If he does not serve the tribe, they will kill him. But to stay with them is to deny his upbringing, his love for Kaede, and the vow of vengeance he made to Lord Otori as he lay dying in Takeo's arms. Whichever path he chooses, Takeo's journey will test him, physically and spiritually, to the limits of his being. And he will learn of the chilling prophecy that shapes his destiny. Kaede, committed to a political marriage, must use her intelligence, beauty, and cunning to assert her place in a world of all-powerful men, who must never know that she is carrying Takeo's child. Shirakawa Kaede lay deeply asleep in the state close to unconsciousness that the Kikta can deliver with their gaze. Kaede was dreaming that she'd been turned to ice. "Be patient. He will come for you." The words echoed lucidly in her head. There was no fear in the dream, just the feeling of being held by something cool and white, in a world that was silent, frozen, and enchanted. Her eyes opened. The shadows told her it was evening. The day she had no recollection of must have been a warm one. Her skin was damp beneath her hair. Birds were chattering from the eaves, and she could hear the clip of the swallows' beaks as they caught the last insects of the day. The sound of the birds reminded her of the painting Otori Takeo had given her, a sketch of a wild forest bird that had made her think of freedom. It had been lost along with everything else she possessed when the castle at Inuyama burned. She possessed nothing. Shizuka had found some old robes for her at the house they'd stayed in, and had borrowed combs and other things. The night the castle had fallen, she had killed a man, and she had lain with another. She had fought alongside him wielding the dead man's sword. They said of her that any man who desired her died. And it was true. Men had died, but not Takeo. Now, as she remembered that night, she understood with renewed clarity that she could marry no one but him. She would love no one but him. "I will be patient," she promised. But where had those words come from? She turned her head slightly and saw Shizuka's outline on the edge of the veranda. Then, beyond the specks of dust, she saw something. A spirit, yet not only a spirit, for it had real substance. It was there, undeniable and real, gleaming like fresh snow. But in the moment that she recognized her, the white goddess, the all-compassionate, the all-merciful, was gone. "What is it?" Shizuka heard the movement and ran to her side. Kaede looked at Shizuka and saw the deep concern in her eyes. She realized how precious this woman had become to her, her closest, indeed her only friend. "Nothing. A half-dream." "Are you all right?" "I don't know. I feel—" Kaede's voice died away. "He shouldn't have done it to you," Shizuka said, a voice sharp with anger. "It was Takeo?" Shizuka nodded. "I had no idea he had that skill. It's a trait of the Kikta family. The last thing I remember is his eyes. We gazed at each other, and then I fell asleep." After a pause, Kaede went on, "He's gone, hasn't he?" "My uncle, Muta Kenji, and the Kikta master, Kotaro, came for him last night," Shizuka replied. "And I will never see him again?" Kaede remembered her desperation the previous night before the long, deep sleep. "You must forget him," Shizuka said. Taking
Sample complete. Ready to continue?